You know everything's better in Juice World.
Got some cool, wanna stay down with me. I'ma play it smooth, get up and we lay down. Low key, cause this ain't a safe town where I'm from. But it's cool, they know I don't play around. Baby, lay down. Get up and we lay down. Yeah, and lay down. Get up and we lay. Get up and we lay. I lay down. Up her pimpin', no player by no intention is. Phone on D&D to stay distant from all the distance. But she can call my line up, wine up, eat my time up. Reasons I don't mind her dying, her finest China. Tryna leave all heartbreak back in the real. Check accounts like how did I get all these stead in the year? All I need is something cool beside me, rubbing my ears, loving ideas, the type of comfort that.
What's going on? Welcome back to Juice World TV. This is Juice Man checking in with you guys. We're at Playa Carmen. It is an amazing day. I'm sitting here with Miss Nikkilalove. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing super good. I've had a very good day today.
Awesome.
I'm super honored and thankful and happy to be here on this channel.
Awesome. Well, we greatly appreciate that you're here on Juice World TV, coming by way of Canada. Is that right?
Yes.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yes, from Canada.
Okay, so we're gonna dive right in. Is that okay?
Of course.
All right,
I'm ready.
all right.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. So, how do you like Playa Carmen so far?
Oh, I love it. The people are happy. It's so warm.
Yeah.
There's so many places to explore. I get free tequila from everywhere. Everywhere I go.
On every corner, right? Oh man, yeah. That's definitely something that they're big on the Playa.
Oh yeah.
Playa with tequila, right?
Oh yeah, a lot. I've seen tequila with snakes, scorpions. I've had coffee tequila. I've had mango tequila. Tequila I didn't even know existed.
Wow. Yeah. They give it away in bulk, don't they?
The snake was like this big. It was like in a big, huge.
With
What is it
glass.
called? Yeah,
Like
glass. Big,
yeah.
huge glass. I was like, I'm a little scared to drink that.
I would be too.
Yeah.
So, Nikkilalove and I met, and she told me what she does. You have an ONLYFANS, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And so I thought that was very interesting, and I wanted to learn a little bit more about it, and also, allow you guys to learn a lot more about it. So she definitely said she would oblige, and we can sit down and have a conversation. So thank you for that.
Yeah, very excited.
So without further ado, can I jump right in?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay, so my first question is, how long have you been doing your OnlyFans?
I have been doing OnlyFans, I think, since 2021, maybe.
Okay, 2021.
Yes, I believe 2021. So it's been a couple of years.
Couple
now.
of years.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you decide to take that route and say, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans? Like, what appealed to you in that platform?
Oh, since I was about literally 15, 16, I watched this little show on Netflix about strippers, and they were in somewhere in Europe.
Okay.
And I was like, this is interesting. I really would like to do this. So some people grow up, they want to be a doctor. I wanted to be a stripper and or a cam girl or something. I genuinely did. This is just me. This is my personality. It's who I am. And what was the question again? Sorry, I got lost.
Yeah, no. What appealed to you about OnlyFans? And that's what
okay.
like you said.
Yes. Okay. So this, we went into quarantine, whatever, and I'm sure so many people started doing OnlyFans during that time. It just blew up. Yes,
okay.
It blew up, and I just was like, let's do it. There's nothing stopping me. I'm very comfortable within myself, within my body. And I'm like, let's share this with the world. So, this is, too great to hide. So, yeah, that's why I started.
So you started during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And, and just because you've always had that idea, what, I'm comfortable with myself, let me show this to the world.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what started you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Were you nervous when you first started?
No.
No?
No. Not at all. Not
Okay.
at all. Not at all. I'm very comfortable. I'm very confident. So. works for me.
Okay, so tell the people exactly like what you do. Like, let them know this is their deep dive into OnlyFans.
Okay.
Through your eyes, your vision.
Okay.
So give it to them. Let them know what you do.
Okay. I do a lot of squirting.
Okay.
I squirt on my camera. It stops the video from recording.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I also do public stuff.
Okay.
I have not done any car public stuff, but I've done public stuff. Like, I'm from Edmonton, and I've recorded, like, if you're from Edmonton, you'll know the places I've recorded. I squirt in public. I do mostly solo content.
Okay.
I do have a couple videos of myself, like doing blowjobs, mostly on dildos. I love double penetration, that kind of stuff. So I get pretty wild with it.
Okay.
I've recorded with my friends as well, and
Nice.
it's very fun. Let me just say, anyone that ever sees me squirt calls me a fountain.
Oh wow.
Let me say that. It's a fountain.
Wow, it's a fountain.
Yes.
That's intense.
A fountain.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you've been doing it since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Has being on OnlyFans, how has that affected your personal life? Meaning like your personal relationships, you know, maybe people that you might be dating, or or like you just said, sometimes you did videos with friends.
Yeah.
Like, you know, is there boundaries? Is there not boundaries? Like, what does that look like?
Oh my gosh, what a question.
Oh yeah,
How has it? Yeah. How has it affected my personal life? It hasn't been too negative. There are things that I do worry about a little bit, such as like traveling to the United States, because I'm faced out. That I would say is honestly one of the only cons, or something that I worry about. But besides that,
I'm sorry, you said because you're face out?
I'm face out. So like, I show my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I show my face when I'm on OnlyFans and stuff.
Okay.
But
so you say traveling to the United States. What does that mean? Like,
because sex work is like illegal there.
Okay.
And there are ways that they can find out with taxes and stuff.
Oh,
How
okay.
you
You
do
mean
your
like
taxes.
working? You mean like working?
What do you mean?
Okay, so when you say you face out,
Yeah,
and you
with
say
like my
because of-
pictures, my videos, everything.
So you say because of taxes.
Yeah.
So you mean like finding out like
Like
filing for. Like, what do you mean by taxes? Let me ask you.
Like, if you do your taxes, you file them a certain kind of way.
Right, okay.
They end up knowing that you do this kind of work.
Gotcha.
They can like deny you from going into the States, and you'll have some kind of appeal, and that could take up to 10 years. And I know personally, well, I don't personally know, but I know of people that personally know people that have gotten banned going to the United States for like 10 years.
Wow, I did not know that. So based off of like that could really be a problem. Like if you're doing it in the, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, no.
That is crazy.
It can happen.
And that shouldn't be a thing, because it's like
shouldn't.
it's work like anything else. But it shouldn't stop you from going to country to country.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? That's okay. Wow, I didn't know that. So relationships.
Yeah. Relationship wise, it hasn't bothered anybody that I've been with. If anything, it kind of excites them a little bit, or makes them a little bit happy, or you know, just they don't mind.
They say I got a freak.
They're like, yeah. Basically.
Wow. So they say like, oh man, so okay, I got you.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been bad relationship wise. Friendship wise, me and most of my friends are content creators.
Okay.
We do a lot of content, and I don't really have friends that don't do content.
Content creating.
Yeah, like all my friends are entrepreneurs. They all do their own kind of work, and just because that's what I attract.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, relationships that you've been in have you had the relationship prior to going into working post pandemic? Not post pandemic, but pre pandemic, or maybe relationships that you've had them during the once you've started, so they, you know, out the gate you say, hey, listen, this is what I do, and they got to be okay with it, right?
Yeah.
Or have, like, you dealt with someone and then, like, prior to them knowing, and then that it never became a problem. Is that safe to say?
So when I first started doing OnlyFans, I was with someone who I'd been with for a couple of years.
That's what I meant. Okay.
Yeah, and he was totally fine with it. He would record my videos, take my pictures. He was super supportive.
Cool.
And then we ended up breaking up probably about a year into me working.
Okay.
And since then, every other man that I've been with has honestly been cool with it. The thing is, though, that they end up even just wanting to work with me.
Right.
Which doesn't usually work out. Like, that's why I do solo, because you break up with people, you stop talking to people, so it's like, you know, I'd rather just do a solo, and I do pretty fine solo, which...
Do you feel like the relationship that you were in prior to you starting your OnlyFans, do you feel like that was affected by your OnlyFans?
No, not at all.
It was just something different?
Just very different, yeah.
Okay.
No, it was not affected.
Gotcha. So that was its own reason. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what about family? Like, how are they when you broke the news, or have you broken the news?
Oh, but they no. So I started doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, you're pretty popular, so yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
I started doing OnlyFans 2021, and I did that for quite a few months. I then became a stripper for a couple months. So I was stripping, and then when I was stripping, I told my mom, I told my dad, other close family members, friends, not too many family members, but just the close ones.
Yeah, just the ones.
So I told them, my dad, my mom, were both they're so supportive.
Gotcha.
So supportive. I'm very appreciative.
Shout out to mom and dad for supporting.
Yes, seriously.
You know,
like,
big
ups to them.
That's awesome.
But they just told me, be safe, take care of yourself, make sure, you know, you just are safe with everything. So I was stripping, and then I stopped doing OnlyFans for a minute, and then I actually started back up again. And they've been supportive. Like, they know what I do. I have an extra room in my house for literally just outfits and dildos and camera equipment, like all that.
Yeah, you got a whole room. That's
I do have a whole room.
Yeah, that makes sense, because that's where you have to, you know, do your filming, right?
Yeah, and also I haven't told my dad that I do OnlyFans, but I'm sure he knows.
How would he know?
Look at me and look at the room and the life that I live. Like,
but he hasn't been in that room, has he?
He's seen it.
He's seen the room, like it was set up like this is look like.
I have like a little wardrobe, but it's just.
With the camera up the pole, or maybe not the pole. I don't know.
He's probably seen a butt plug lying around. Like, no, this is actually a worry. When they come over, I'm like, where's my butt plugs? Where's my dildos? I gotta hide them.
Yeah. Okay. So you do. So you're still modest about it around certain people, right? Like around family. Yeah. You don't just. It ain't just, hey, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. Take it or leave it. But you still want to be. Well, that's good.
But that's the thing, is they don't know. But they know, because I'm me.
Wait. So do they know or do they not know?
My mom knows, my dad knows, the rest of my family, they don't know, but they know. It's me. I'm very open. I'm super comfortable. I'm out there.
Okay.
So they know.
So you feel like they know?
I know they know.
You know they know. Okay, so they do know.
Yeah. I don't have a regular job either, so.
Okay. Oh yeah. Then you're supporting yourself, so then they would have to put two and two together and figure it out. Gotcha. Yeah. So do you feel like with you having an OnlyFans, do you feel like people judge you? Do you feel really?
Oh yeah.
And since it's 2023, like, you know, I would assume the way that the world is, like, everybody's doing content, everybody's doing one thing or the other. Like, it's really, at this point, I mean, I don't see why that's, you know, people judge, but, you know, because everything is open, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everything is a free-for-all. And then there's so many people making so much money off of it.
Oh yeah.
So, But what's been your experience of people judging you in that light?
I mean,
and what do you do with that? How do you take that?
I'd say it's 50-50. I would
Okay.
say half people that I decide to tell.
Okay.
50-50. Some people are like, oh yeah, no, girl, do your thing, get your money, whatever.
Right.
And some people
See, that's what
are kind of not so supportive and judgmental, and you can just like tell. And how I deal with that, I don't deal with it. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care what people think because I'm not
Standing
hurting
in your
anybody.
truth, yeah.
I'm making my money, and this is
You ain't out
sex
here
work.
robbing. You ain't out here stealing. You ain't
Yeah.
out here taking advantage of nobody.
Sex work is the oldest trade of work. Like,
They've been doing that since time before time. Right?
yeah, exactly.
It ain't new.
No, it's not. It's not at all. And I'm not hurting anyone, so it is what it is. I don't really care what people think about me.
I think sex work is finally getting the respect that it deserves because people are actually getting paid good money as opposed to like what you're saying when I hate to say it, but you can go back in history and time before like it was something different. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into that, but like.
And how many times have you watched porn? How many times have you been on Pornhub? How many times? Tell me.
Exactly.
And you're gonna hate on those people?
And
No.
everybody watching, I'm pretty sure that you guys have been to Pornhub at least once.
At least once.
At least once.
So you cannot be hating on sex workers.
You can't because
No.
yeah. So okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: if you met someone and they said, "Hey," and you really liked them, they said, "Hey, you know what, Ms. Love, like I think that you're everything that I need. I want to go to the next level with you, but I want you to stop.
Oh no.
Do it." What was?
No,
what's your-
I wouldn't. No. You can take care of me.
Right.
If you want me to stop so bad, you can pay my bills. You can take care
So
of
if
me.
they said they would you stop?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So
would,
you
but
gotta
I
ask the
would
right
still
que-
work in any other kind of way. I would
in
still.
a different
I'd
capacity.
probably honestly start doing YouTube.
Probably,
Like,
yeah.
But I would never be with someone who views the work that I do in a negative way because it's like that just explains the person that they are.
Right.
Yeah.
So, when you film, do you get nervous when you're filming?
If I'm around other people, I get a little nervous, just a tiny bit. But if I'm by myself, I feel super comfortable. I love being on the camera. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely have an awesome camera presence. It's because you're used to being on camera.
Oh yeah, I'm so used to it. I love being on camera. It's so fun.
That's dope. Okay, so as far as in collaborations, you said that you mostly like to do solo.
Yeah.
But you also have done a mixture.
Yeah.
Right. Which one do you find most beneficial?
They're both like, okay, it's really nice when I work with other people because people see me solo, but I do really good work solo as well.
Right.
So, oh my gosh, I don't know. That's a tough one. It's kind of tough for me because I do good work solo, but then people love
Because you
when
did
I
say
work.
that you like to earlier. You was like, I do like to do my own solo
Yeah,
bit, but then it's like I do like working with people because it's just
different.
not on you all the time, and you get to two parties, so it's
You know what? I would say solo. I'm gonna
Solo.
be honest. I would say solo because I do crazy stuff, and also it is hard to find someone to do consistent work with. So
Gotcha.
even if my fans love, I don't call them fans, my supporters. Even if my supporters love the content I do with someone else, it's not consistent. So I would say solo does me the best, and it's brought me this far.
So, okay, cool. So, let me ask you, how does the majority of your conversations go? Like, do people jump in your DMs all the time? Like, are you able to, are there civilized conversations, or do people come at you sideways?
Conversations on what platforms?
Let's see, because I'm pretty sure that you probably have all of your social medias connected, kinda, sorta.
Yeah.
So have you, like, do people still, do they come at you a certain way, or do they come at you with respect, or do you have to put people in their place, or like what is that? You know what I'm saying? How does that range? Or like, or do people use the idea of saying, hey, you know, I'm trying to spend money on you, I'm trying to subscribe, I'm trying to do this, like.
Okay, I'm gonna say majority, 80% is annoying men that are just like, hey, what's up? How are you doing today? Oh, you're so pretty. And it's like, that doesn't do anything for me. And then 20% are like, okay, 10% maybe is like, did you like Skype calls, video calls, whatever, which I do, yes.
Yeah.
And then the rest are like, wow. Yeah. Like, wow, you're so this, you're so that, you're so that, you're so that. So, yeah, it's mostly just annoying men trying to have free conversations with me. And then the rest is kind of men that are like, just asking me for, like, if I offer anything else.
Gotcha. So, how, if you had to put in a percentage from positive to negative, what would be the most, I guess, what would be the percentage of negative conversations and the percentage of positive conversations? How would that gauge go? Is it
that I actually
half and half, or is
wait,
it
that I actually reply to, or that I just read, that I just
well
hear?
I guess it would only have to be what you read.
Okay.
Right.
What I read, I would say it's about positive and negative. I would say it's like 90% positive, because it's all these people that like me, that are into me, that are feeling me.
Yeah.
And then the rest, like, I've gotten a couple of haters, like a couple.
Yeah, you know,
I could say.
Haters,
The haters gonna
hate. You know they're gonna do that anyway.
They're gonna hate.
Yeah,
But it's very rare. Like, I rarely get haters. Like, I would say it's honestly like even 99% positive and like 1% negative, because I rarely get haters. Like, it's most people that just love me. Yeah, good numbers. It is. I love my supporters. They're amazing. Like, they support me, and they're actually really nice people.
So how many people have offered? How many guys? Well, I'm not gonna ask how many specifically, but do you get a lot of people that jump in your DMs and be like, oh, let me save you, let me rescue you, you're too beautiful to be X, Y, and Z in, or anything like that? Do you get them? Do you get them kind of people?
Sometimes, but they're never. It's always like the scammers. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's always the scams. It's always the fake people. It's really annoying, and you can just tell what it is. It's like, hi, you like, want to be your sugar daddy? Like, give an allowance of $1,000 a week. Like, it's never real. Trust.
That's a great point. Sugar daddy. So do you come across a lot of them? Like, what's the give me the demographics too. I would like to know that. Is it older black men, younger black men, older white men, younger white men?
Let me see.
Okay. The older white men?
Older white men, yeah.
What's old?
Like older than like plus 40 plus.
Plus 40. Older white men.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's a
trying to get their beat wet. That's hilarious. Oh man.
Yeah.
So okay, so how much time on average do you spend building up your brand, your platform, your business? Like, because it's still work. At the end of the day, it's still work. So
I've been taking a little bit of time off since December.
Okay.
I live in Canada, so it gets dark and it gets cold, and it was very depressing for me. So I've barely been working, like, as minimum as possible. But before that, and pretty soon, it's like 100% of my time. I am my work. I answer emails, I take pictures, I take videos, I do collabs, I answer like emails, I edit my website, you know, like oh my gosh, I do so much. So I would say,
so you apply you apply stuff like that.
99% of my time, when I truly go in hard, it's 99% of my time. Like, it's everything that goes into a business that I do, because I do run my own business.
So, with that being said, what's your goals? Your overall goals? Is it to be the best? Is it to get more money? Is it to build a brand? Is it to transition to something else? Like, what's your goal into?
First off, I already have a brand.
Right.
I have a brand.
I mean, build your brand.
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely. Always, of course,
build?
it's to build my goals in life.
Well,
or just my goals with my business.
Your goals with your business, like, are you doing it to get to a different plateau, or is it like, are you going to transition at any point, or are you just going to
trying to elevate? I'm always trying to elevate, always.
Okay.
Leaving OnlyFans, I don't see myself doing, honestly, just because it is one of my favorite ways to make money, because I feel like I can truly be myself and be crazy and do my public stuff and work with friends and meet people and just be an entrepreneur, which is one of my most favorite things ever, is making my own money.
Right.
And
that's what it's about.
Yeah, and just being happy. I'm happy. I like what I do. I
can dig that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, let me ask you this: what advice would you give someone, a young lady or a young guy or whatever that wants to start their OnlyFans? Do you have any advice for them? What would you?
I would say, stay 10 toes down. Believe in yourself. Push yourself. Do things that you never thought that you could do. Just keep pushing, keep going. Fuck what people say. Like, don't listen to other people at all. Just believe in yourself and know that sometimes people are gonna hate, but like, don't even let that get to you. Right. Don't let that get to you. That's like, that would be my advice.
Did it take time for you to build that shell to where stuff don't bother you, or you just it was just a turn of a switch?
A little bit. There was a little bit of a time where like it would bother me, but then once I realized like people don't pay my bills. Like, your opinion doesn't pay my bills. Your hate doesn't pay my bills. Like, I pay my bills. And people love me. So why would I even care about,
there you go.
Hate? I don't care about it. I really don't.
So, okay, so would you say that it's financially rewarding?
It is very financially rewarding. It took a little bit of time, but I am where I've always wanted to be financially,
That's a great point. How long did it take you to reach that point to where, you know what, okay, yeah, this is it. Like, this is okay. I'm sold. This is the game.
Quite a few months, maybe almost about a year.
Yeah. Okay.
I started out with nothing. Like, I built up my brand, my followers, that's all. My followers, my subscribers, my social media, everything.
So it's consistency with that too.
Oh yeah, so much. Like,
gotcha.
Every day, it's an everyday kind of thing. Like, it's an everyday thing. This is not easy. It's not fun. Like, it's fun, but it's not just easy and fun. Like, it's real work.
That part is real work.
It's real work if you want to get to where you want to, like, be, like,
Gotcha. Okay, so Nikkilalove, so it's been great. Thank you so much for allowing Juice World TV to invade your life.
Thank you. I'm very happy and excited to be here answering these questions
and talk about it. So also, can you tell Juice World TV what website, where to find you, your IG? Let's do a plug. What you got?
Yeah, okay. So I have a website. It's Nikkilalove.com. You can find majority of my links there. Instagram is Nikkilalove. Twitter is Nikkilahub. I don't know if you can see this. PH, is Nikkilahub as well. You can view my stuff there, but yeah, Nikkilalove.com is where everything is at.
That's what's up. Well, thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to have this interview. I learned a lot from just sitting here talking to you, man. I think that what you do is amazing, and man, keep going. Like, don't let no haters stop you. Obviously, we in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We got a beautiful view to our left. So it's a good life, and it's all about elevation.
Oh, of course, always elevating.
Get to the next stop. Get to the next spot and level. But listen, man, you guys been tuning in to Juice WRLD TV, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm sitting here with Miss Nikkilalove. She's been amazing, man. Make sure that you guys tap in. Make sure that you guys subscribe and like. I'm definitely gonna list all of her information at the bottom, man. Make sure that you guys lock in. Until next time, man. Juice WRLD TV, Juice Man, Nikkilalove. We out.